I'm Michael, and this is WalletWise, where the dollar talks, the market breathes, and the news comes raw. Let's go. Breathe easy. Trade tariffs and your wallet. What you need to know. Trump-era tariffs hit American budgets hard. Learn how they impact your spending and what you can do about it. Introduction. Why are prices rising and what can you do? Feeling like your money doesn't go as far as it used to. You're not alone, from groceries to gadgets. Prices seem to keep climbing, and a big part of that is due to trade tariffs, especially the ones introduced during the Trump administration. These tariffs might sound like just another government policy, but for regular Americans, especially those living paycheck to paycheck, they're hitting hard. Think higher prices on everyday items, squeeze household budgets, and tough financial decisions. But here's the good news. Understanding how tariffs work and how they affect your spending is the first step to fighting back. This guide breaks it all down in plain English. No financial jargon, just real talk and practical tips you can use to stay ahead. What are trade tariffs and why should you care? A quick explainer, without the econ lecture. A trade tariff is a tax that the government puts on goods coming into the country. When the US adds a tariff on Chinese-made electronics, for example, it becomes more expensive for American companies to import those items. Guess what happens next? Companies raise their prices to make up the difference, and you, the consumer, foot the bill. Why were the tariffs introduced? During the Trump presidency, a wave of tariffs targeted countries like China, aiming to protect American jobs and industries. While that might sound good on paper, in practice it meant that imported goods got pricier without a quick alternative for cheaper local options. According to a 2024 update from The Guardian, the average American household has spent hundreds of dollars more per year because of these tariffs, and many of those tariffs are still in place today. Where are you feeling the pain? Everyday products that got more expensive. You might not see a price tag labeled tariff charge, but they're hiding in plain sight in your daily spending. Here are some of the most common products affected: tech and electronics, smartphones, laptops, televisions, game consoles, groceries and food products, packaged snacks, canned goods, frozen vegetables, cooking oils, household items, furniture, appliances, cleaning supplies, transportation, car parts, tires, used vehicles. That $50 difference on a tablet or the $2 increase on a bag of rice. Multiply that across dozens of purchases a year, and suddenly your budget feels tight. Real numbers. How much more are you paying? The $831 question. The Peterson Institute for International Economics found that the average U.S. household paid an extra $831 annually because of the tariffs. That's not small change. Imagine what you could do with that $831. Pay off a credit card balance. Cover car insurance for a few months. Start an emergency fund. Invest it in a Roth IRA or a micro-investing app. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, that extra cost doesn't just sting. It can be the difference between keeping the lights on or falling behind. How tariffs hit low to mid-income families harder. The uneven impact. Wealthier households may barely notice the increase, but for working families, these added costs mean tough choices. Buy cheaper but lower quality items. Delay important purchases. Cut back on essentials like healthcare or savings. Example, Sarah from Ohio. Sarah is a single mom earning $42,000 a year. With 2 kids and rising expenses, every dollar matters when the price of school supplies, groceries, and her car maintenance creeps up. Her margin for saving or investing disappears. She's now spending more, but getting less through no fault of her own. The scenario plays out across the country, particularly in Black, Latino, and working-class communities that are already under economic pressure. How can you fight back? Smart strategies to beat the budget squeeze. Let's be real, you can't control tariffs, but you can control how you spend. Here's how to stay one step ahead. 1. Budget like a boss. Use tools like Mint, great for beginners. You need a budget, also known as YNAB, helps you plan every dollar. Good Budget, which is based on the envelope system. 2. Buy used or refurbished. Save up to 60% by choosing refurbished. Electronics from Amazon, Renewed or Best Buy's outlet. Furniture from Facebook Marketplace or local thrift stores. 3. Meal plan and buy in bulk. Avoid price markups by planning meals around weekly sales. Using bulk stores like Costco or Sam's Club. Cooking large portions and freezing leftovers. Sounds familiar? Let's fix it. Start with your next grocery trip. Make a list, stick to it, and swap name brands for store brands. 4. Use cashback and deal apps. Make your spending work for you. AKUT and get cash back on hundreds of online stores. Aboda, cashback. For grocery shopping. Honey finds discount codes automatically at checkout. 5. Delay big purchases if possible. If you can wait, you might save. New tariffs may shift or expire. Sales may bring prices down. You'll have time to budget better. Want to learn more smart money moves? Check out our post on 10 easy ways to save without sacrificing. Next, I will show you. We'll dig into what the future might look like for tariffs, why they're sticking around, and how to plan long-term. Plus, we'll look at investment strategies and savings tools that can help you bounce back and get ahead. Stay tuned. Remember, knowledge is power. Your money deserves smart moves. Breathe easy. Investor. Info delivered. Mission complete. This was Michael on WalletWise, where smart strategies lead to real results. Make your money count. See you next time.